My name is Kristen. I will be talking to you guys about children and violent video games and how they compare and contrast to each other. To start, when we hear video games, we think about boys sitting in their rooms or in the basement or the living room, sitting there playing their video games, of course the violent ones, and pretty much, to tell you the truth, statistics say that 70% of American teenagers play violent video games. And that's only boys. We only think that boys play them. Well, girls also play them too. When they're young, you would want to have them play like math games, English games, educational games, not violent video games like Grand Theft Auto. Apparently, that's like the biggest video game that's out there. Well, in public, we see children not behave well. Well, that's perfectly normal. But some that really don't behave well, who their parents sit there and scream at them in front of people, well, we point that to violent video games. And, well, that's not always true, but some say that it is, because violent video games give children that type of it's a mind reading game kind of. They, with the violent video games on TV, they sit there for probably hours on end thinking, oh, this would be cool if this was real life, or if this was real life. And it's people shooting each other, trying to steal like cars or anything like that. Well, children actually make that believe into real life. Like some school shootings, it's probably because they play violent video games and think that it became real life. Or children behaving nasty to their parents, they think it's behavioral problems because the parents let them sit on the TV, sit there for hours playing video games and not doing anything else. Well, there needs to be a change in that. But you know what? It's not just the parents. It's also the rating on the violent video games. We have rated T for teen, rated M for mature, or rated E for everyone. We mostly see rated E for everyone, especially in violent video games, and that should not be. But most parents don't pay attention to that, which is really understandable, but still. We see that when a friend comes over or they're at a friend's house and they come home saying, Mom, Dad, I want to buy this video game that my friend was playing, and they ask what it was, and it's like, oh, it's shooting, and it's like driving cars really fast, but the children really don't understand what that all means. That's why I feel like video games should be rated T for teen until 13. We have kids at the age of like 12, 11, 10 playing these violent video games, and that's where we see most of the violence right now. But to me, the violent video games should not have to be like this. Thank you.